Out there. Me, I'm doing cool, man, because it's my birthday. It's my birthday, and I'm down here at Tri City getting it in. And the reason, look, the reason I came to Tri City today was because I stopped by a couple of other places before I settled on this one. One is close to the house, so I got to get ready. When it's time for me to go, I can just dip. I can get on back to the crib, and yeah, I went over this morning. Went to Yorba Linda. It was packed, man. It was people everywhere. And hey, what up, Cleveland? Man, good to see you, brother. Yo, 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 yo. It's the big 50, man. It's my 50th, bro. It's my 50th out here, still hanging in there. You know what I'm saying? Capital P. You know what I mean? Yeah. I went over to some other places that got stocked on Thursday, and it was just like I say, it was people everywhere, man, shoulder to shoulder out there. And I just don't like fishing like that. That's just me. I'd rather come out skunk, not catch anything, and do it without being all up against everybody. So yeah, that was the get down today, man. But I'm just here basically to chop it with y'all, man. 50 years, half a century. Wow, it's amazing. Can't believe I made it. Can't believe I made it. Lord knows there's been some ups and downs, but hey, by the grace of God, I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what up with you, man? How's it going out there and everything? Thank you for all the support too, Cleveland. I appreciate you, man. Every video, every support you get to, and I need to definitely reciprocate when it comes to getting over there to you and everything. But you don't need my help. You got that thing well in hand, bro. So yeah, went over to a couple of spots, and it was just like I say, it was just too crowded for me. So I'm gonna come over here. I said I'll kill a couple of hours, talk to you cats for a minute, you know what I'm saying, get something to clip up, and that'll be about it. That'll be it. Because this Tri City got stocked last Thursday. So I don't know if it's been fished out, you know what I'm saying, but I got some tricks up my sleeve. So if there's anything in there, we'll catch these stragglers up, you know what I'm saying. The stuff we went through in the 90s, I'm not sure how we made it this far, man. Oh, bro, come on, man. I'm talking about, we should have been, it should have took us out. It should have took us out, man. I stayed, Cleveland coming up in the South, man. I don't know how in the world, bro, after running through all of them woods and weeds and sticks and everything, man, I didn't get bit by no copperheads, no moccasins, you know what I'm saying? I had a few run-ins with black snakes, but that was about it. But yeah, I cannot believe it. And now I'm definitely afraid of snakes and stuff. It's crazy how that works, because when I was young, I didn't even trip on it, man. I stayed in the woods, dirt bike, four-wheeler, whatever, man, And my dad made you had to stay outside. It wasn't no coming inside. It wasn't no, I remember my mama used to say, ain't no running in and out. You either in or you out. Okay. And most of the time you was out. Wasn't no back and forth, none of that. So yeah, I can't believe it, man. We came through all of that. But hey, here we are. Generation X in the house, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just put the polls in a few minutes ago. So this spot, I've seen some fish come out of this particular spot on the lake. So hopefully they're still there. As you can see, we got the white pelicans. They swimming around. They doing their thing over. You got the white pelicans out there. But I want you to look around here, man. You don't see anybody in this park fishing today. I don't see anybody. There go my two little ones right there. Nobody on this side. Yo, and that's the whole 360, man. Ain't nobody out here. I got it all to myself. It's like, you know what I'm saying? They knew it was my birthday. What'd he say? Falling out of trees, fishing in boats that leak water, man, bicycle wrecks, etc., man, on the dirt road. It's one thing to have a bicycle wreck on the pavement, but have you ever wrecked a bike on the dirt road? Look, let me tell you how bad the dirt road was. So I think I told y'all this, man. I would go out to I had some cousins that was in Winston-Salem, right? And we go visit them. And so Winston-Salem to us might as well have been New York City, because, everything was paved. You could get your 10 speed out there, your Mongoose, your Red Line, your BMX, whatever you was doing, you know what I'm saying? You could ride it on the pavement, man. And it's a different sensation when you're riding on the pavement, trust me, especially when you're a kid, right? So the thing that we would do is, we was on the dirt road, and our place was about about half a mile from the paved road, right? And so, man, when I got a 10 speed, and I thought it was cool, but I couldn't really ride that 10 speed on the dirt road without warping the rim or something like that. So I would have to walk my 10 speed about half mile to the paved road, and then you could ride. Then you could get your ride on, right? So that's what I was doing with that. But yeah, whenever I went to see my cousins in the city, Winston, Charlotte, or anything like that, man, we was having a blast. But yeah, wrecking that bike on the dirt road is a different ball game than wrecking on the pavement. Way different. Totally different experience. You'd be getting up, digging gravel out your stuff and everything. It was a trip. It was a trip. I can't believe we ain't got nothing ringing that pole, man. They don't have too much to choose from today. Not at all. But yeah, like I said, man. Okay. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, it was bad. Prime and tobacco. Oh, I think tobacco was the thing that is probably the reason I never went back. People don't understand about priming tobacco, man. That thing is it's not picking tobacco. It's priming tobacco. And I tell you, man, first, second, third primers. Oh my goodness. I was always picked for first primers. I guess because I was shorter. I wasn't as I have some older cousins and stuff, so I got picked for first primers. Because I was down at the leaves already. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I don't miss that. I don't miss that at all, man. That's one of the memories that if it fades away, like if I got dementia tomorrow, yeah, I would hope that would be one of the first memories to go, was being out in the tobacco field. I would hope. No, I don't miss that. Yeah, getting in barns, hanging that stuff up, man. Be snakes all up in the top, be black snakes up in there. Oh, it was crazy. But you didn't think about it. You didn't think, well, no, I did. I thought about the priming part. I did think about priming. That was always in the back of my mind. That's the reason I got into sports, man, because I played all three sports all year round. I was football, wrestling, and track. That's what I did, because I knew I didn't want to prime at all. I knew that. Yeah. Well, we got a lot of bird activity. We got a lot of bird activity, man, but I don't see them scooping up no fish. I don't see the cormorants with no fish. And I don't see the pelicans taking the fish from the cormorants, because that's usually how that works. The cormorants dive deep, scare the fish up to the top, and then the pelicans just come through and just jack them for their stuff. That's usually how that goes down. But a lot of places got stocked. I think Carbon Canyon got stocked. I stopped over there, and like I say, it was shoulder to shoulder. Yorba Regional got stocked, shoulder to shoulder. Laguna Niguel, that's down in South County, and I knew I wasn't going to drive all the way to South County just to see that it was shoulder to shoulder over there too. But those three places got hit. And Irvine, I didn't want to do Irvine today because it's always a long walk at Irvine. It's like I got to walk a country mile to get where I'm going, and I got my wagon and all my other stuff. I just didn't feel like pulling that wagon all that way, and it was going to be shoulder to shoulder too, because I think they got another stocking as well. So here we are, Tri-City, all by ourselves, hopefully picking off the last of what's left. That's it. That is it. So last time I was over here, Big Fish, Chase and Tail Anglers, he caught a nice trout out here. I saw a few videos from Outlaw. Outlaw was catching He was catching trout over at Yorba. Had a big one over there too. I think it was bigger than the one he caught at Prado, from what I could really see on the camera. He had a huge trout. And yeah, I know they're in there. They stock. Oh, by the way, guys, they stock both of those, both ponds. The first two ponds you come to at Yorba Regional, both of those got fish, both of them. So just know that right there. Let's put these on the poles real quick. See them pelicans? See them pelicans over there? Let me go check the setup. Oh yeah, got my fishing glasses on. Got the fishing glasses right here, ready to rock. Yeah, the Carolina Keeper slipped on that one. So we definitely wouldn't get no touches with that right there. And as a matter of fact, you know what? I think I have a, what's I gonna do? You know what? I was gonna do a Carolina Keeper. I was gonna do a Carolina Keeper tutorial. Let me go ahead and get into that while I'm at it. Let's get this popping. Where are my keepers? Oh, I know where they are. I know exactly where they are. All right, here we go. So most everybody knows about the Carolina Keeper. Carolina is just a way that you can set up your Carolina rig, and you know it eliminates the use of a swivel. I had some red ones. Let's see if I can locate a red one for demonstration purposes. All right, can't locate the red one. Can't put my hands on the red one just this instant. But we got a clear one. That'll be good enough. All right, so we got our line right here, and we've got our Carolina Keeper, just this little bitty piece of plastic right there. We got our keeper, right? And the way that you put these on is you come through, get your pliers into just about the middle, and you want to squeeze down. And when you squeeze down, you see that opening. So you got that opening in the Carolina Keeper, and you'll just take and you put your line through like so, right? And the idea, once you finish squeezing it with those pliers, it should grip and hold that line. That's how it should take place. It should grip and hold that line right there, right? So we're going to pretend we're tying the Carolina rig. So first thing we want to do, we got our line, boom, boom, and we'll take and put our weight on our line first. All right. See, we got our line through like that, like so. And once we got our weight on, because on a Carolina rig, the first thing you want to add is the weight, right? Now, once you got that, once you got your weight through there, what you would normally do is put your bead, and then after your bead, put your swivel. So here, matter of fact, I'll make it look like that. You don't really need a bead when you're using the Carolina. So, but anyway, just for the aesthetics, we'll put it on there. All right, we got our weight on. Next comes our bead. Stop dropping. Let's put this down, so. All right. Put our bead on, like so. All right. So now we got our weight and we got our bead on our line, right? That's the beginning of our Carolina. Now, after this process, after you get your weight and the bead on, what you would normally do is come in and stick that swivel, right? Swivel would come next in the process. Well, we're using the Carolina rig, so our Carolina Keeper comes next in the sequence. That's what's coming on next. So get our pliers like so. We'll pinch down on the Carolina Keeper, take our line, and we'll run right through there, right through that hole. Boom. So now we've got our weight, our bead, and our Carolina Keeper right there. A little bitty piece of plastic. Man, great invention. I don't know who came up with that, but salute to you. But see, now when you cast, one of the problems that people have, especially when you're using real light line and stuff like that, is that sometimes this Carolina Keeper can slip. When you get down to about 2 pound test, 4 pound test, or something like that, that Carolina Keeper has a tendency to slip. In other words, when you cast, that weight bumps right up against it, and sometimes it can push it down and take it out of position. Well, here's the way you solve that right there. I'll show you. What you can do if you find that your Carolina Keeper is slipping for whatever reason is simply add a second one. Put the second one on here. Come over here like so. Same way we did our first one. Squeeze down on it with your needle noses or whatever pliers you have. Come right through there. Right through our hole. Boom. Uh-oh, we're getting a hit, guys. We're getting a hit. Or maybe it was one of the ducks. I don't know. All right, well, anyway, like I was saying, come down here and you add a second Carolina keeper, right? And 9 times out of 10, that second Carolina keeper will be enough to stop you from slipping whenever you make a cast. It'll be enough. And what you would do is you would butt it up against the other one. Because they're just plastic. So, you know, some of them are going to be tighter than others. You know what I mean? Oh, we are getting hit, guys. We're getting tore up. That's a real good sign. We got some activity out there. So let me get back to what I was saying. Yeah, so you can add that second Carolina keeper, and that'll stop slippage. Now, another way that you could do it is that you could put the don't make me do this. There we go. Another way you could do it is you could also take and put that Carolina keep put the weight, put 2 Carolina keepers on and put that weight right there. And that would keep you from moving as well. That would secure that weight down. But if you've got those weights with the little with the plastic where you can pull out the rubber stopper, lay your line down through it and put it back, you can do that too. But if you're using Carolina keepers and that's all you got, you can either put 2 Carolina keepers on to stop the slippage, or you can put one on top and put your weight in there, and then put one on the bottom, and that'll keep you in place until you get ready to adjust it. Oh, you got hit again. Can't get to him quick enough. Cannot get to it. Oh, who was that? Randall Rhino Outdoors. TJ, good afternoon. Hey, what's going on? Oh, you talking to, okay. Yeah. What's happening, man? Good to see you. Out here at Tri-City Park trying to get some trouts up in here, man. We had 2 nice hits, man. I just can't get to them quick enough. I don't think they're really committing to it. Just kind of taking a swipe at it and taking off. That's okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. But they say slow motion is better than no motion. But I thought the place was probably fished out. I'm glad to see it's not. All right, let's pull these keepers off of here. All right, so what I got set up today is I got one Carolina running on with a mice tail running on it. The other one I got my double drop shot power bait, which I love. I'm gonna switch out the colors on the Carolina. I think I want to go with I'm gonna put that pink and white on them real quick. See what's happening with that. Especially since we're getting a little activity, I want to see if they'll go ahead and just take that all away. Let's get this changed up. white. Pink and white, do your thing. Yeah, that's the good thing. You know, that is one of the good things about the stocking is that the people will always go. Everybody's going to go to the place where they put the fish in most recently. So, you got a place that's like, which, if you've got a place that, you know, everybody was fishing at the last week and then they found out where the stocking was for the next week, they'll just leave a spot alone, man. And like I said, you see it out here right now. It's nobody out here. And it's really peaceful. It's really nice. It's relaxing. I don't like a lot of high pressure fishing like that. Especially the people were so close at both parks I went to that it's no way that they was in there without crossing each other up. They was crossing lines and everything, I'm sure. And I don't like when that happens, especially when I feel like I'm in a real good spot. I hate having to move, unravel my line from somebody else's, and then, you know, throw back in there. Um, yeah, so I'm pretty sure there's fish in here. I'm pretty sure there's trout in here. I know for sure there's catfish in this joint, and always bass, and always bluegill, crappie too. But yeah, they've moved on. They want to go where the stocking was fresh at. And hey, look, we just get a peaceful day out of it. Look at my buddy right here. He's anticipating. He's anticipating some fish. That's a gray heron right there. Starting to get a little warm out here, man. Whew, let's take this off. Man. All right, the sun's coming out a little bit. Might help the bite. And if nothing hits on that pink in a minute, I think I'm gonna go back to that orange, to the orange and yellow mice tail and see what that does. Oh, OG, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, man, we doing it. We doing it big, man, on my 50th, man. 50th birthday, out here getting it in. Nobody's on the lake. All the fish should be mine, right? Yeah, how you doing, OG McNutt? What's up, man? What's going on with you? Hey, what part of the world you in, man? If you can say. Yeah, I've been checking you out, bro. Out there clearing the land off, man. That's some good living. That's some good living right there, bro. For real, for real. Like I say, it reminds me of days gone by, you know. You got a pond out there? And if you do, are you gonna stock it with anything? Yes, sir, and happy birthday. Many more to come. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I'm trying to see if we can pull 50 more up out of this thing. That'd be cool. Like Dick Van Dyke, you know what I mean? Hundo, Century Club. OG, got your favorite glasses right here. See that? Man, yeah, some things you just can't let go of, man. I'm Florida and Atlanta. Oh, okay. Right on, right on. You all in the Southeast, man. Yeah, we call it home. Right on. See, that's where you can get out there and really get your thing on, man. You got plenty of land, space. You know what I mean? Because space is at a premium out here where I'm at. I mean, it's people all over the damn place. But yeah, for sure, you can really do it like out there, man. Yeah, mama wants to take me out to eat today, so we got to do that. She already hit me with the reservation, probably about 3 days ago. She was like, "Yeah, this is what we doing." So yeah, I took off today, and yeah, that's cool. I could spend all day doing this, but we're gonna go out there. Please don't hit that line. That's the only thing about these birds, man. They'll fly right into your stuff. Okay, cool. Until they come back. Yeah, so mama's already got us. That's coming next. Getting water out there. The old reliables. Oh yeah, you know it. You know it, man. You know it. Yeah, so we're gonna go out, man. We're gonna do our thing. Hit the Jazz Kitchen up. You know what I mean? Get dressed up and everything. She bought me a new outfit and all like that. So I'm feeling kind of fresh. You know what I mean? Feeling good. Pop it. I heard that Sugar Free got a new album out, man. That's why I had to say. That's why I said I'm fishing with a capital P. Man, every song I done heard off that album has been absolute fire. Sugar Free, salute to you, bro. You did it with that one. You did it. I feel like you did it for me. Yeah, if y'all ain't on that Sugar Free, get on it. I was talking about hip hop the last time, and what was I saying? I was talking about hip hop kind of just not being high on my list right now, right? And I think the reason is because it's a lack of creativity anymore. Like I was saying in the beginning, it was brand new, everything was fresh. So people were kind of trying to find their lane and do their own thing. But then there was a point where all of that changed and stuff started kind of getting started getting the same. And I'm gonna tell you what it was. I know exactly when it happened. It was when the whole keeping it real trend started. The whole keeping it real trend. That's when things went haywire in hip hop. I'm gonna tell you how it happened. I was gonna say it was the rappers that had started it, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It was something that was something. The keep it real thing was something that came from the culture organically. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's this one right here. Yeah. He's getting played with. Yep, there it is. Yeah, we got him. We got him. Got it. It's a nice one. Nice one. So they wasn't all gone. That's good. It wasn't all gone, OG. Now I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful taking this fish off, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because I got that double drop shot on, and man, I don't want to get hit by that second hook. So we're gonna be a little careful with this one. I see you, buddy. I see you. Where's that second hook at? Come here. Come on, son. Come on. He swallowed it. Hardy. That one good. He got that one good, guys. We'll just cut him up. Let him get on out of there. There we go. Nice looking little trout. That's a nice looking little trout right there. Oh yeah. Pretty thing. And look, and he's hardy too. That's a hardy looking fish. That's a real good looking trout right there, guys. Oh yeah. I left the stringer at the car. I'm gonna have to go get it. Meantime, in between time, we're gonna put him in the cooler. No, he hit on that double drop shot. He hit that double drop shot, man. So let me go to the car, grab that stringer. I'll be right back. All right. Let's get untangled here. Woo! 27 and 4. That's the new record. 27 and 4. We got a fish on the live stream. Yes, we do. Happy birthday to me. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, son. Let's get you in here. Let's get you in there. We're gonna get you in the water. Ooh, feisty, buddy. Let's get him hooked up. Let's put him in the water, y'all. All right, he's alive and kicking. He's alive and kicking, healthy as can be. All right. Birthday trout in full effect. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. Let me see what OG talking about. Yeah, we don't need any hospital visits for the birthday. Oh no. Why? You know what, man? Hold on. Well, Mama says go. You know it. You know it. You know what, OG? It's a trip. I don't know what's going on with these live streams. Not even the live streams, but even the comment section. I try to comment when you in Cleveland, whenever y'all drop comments and stuff, man. I try to go back and comment, and it gives me an error code. Then yeah, I don't know why it won't let you like the live stream. I've been having some difficulties with Facebook. I mean with YouTube. So I don't know if it's technical difficulty or we're having outside interference from somewhere. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, the lives definitely used to get way more likes. I didn't know if it's because I wasn't catching fish or nothing. I don't know, but they was definitely getting way more likes But once again, when I started seeing that I couldn't comment on the threads that y'all put up, on the comments that y'all had, I knew something was going on then. I don't know what it is. It might be the equipment, might be me. Shoot, I don't know. Could be user error. Oh man, that was a pretty fish. I almost, the colors that he had on him, I almost thought it was a lightning when it came up. But I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna tie up another double drop shot. Go back, and we're gonna run it like that again. We're gonna put it back in there. We'll put it right back. Say, I double tapped the screen. It said like, but didn't see it on the screen. Okay. Yeah, YouTube has been tripping. Yeah, something's going on with you. Something's going on with YouTube. I don't know what it is. I do not know what it is. But I try to comment on everything because, of course, I don't have a lot of subs, so it's easy to get to all the comments. And everyone I tried to comment on was like, an error occurred. So yeah, YouTube is, something's going on with YouTube. I'm getting copyright notifications on videos that I did a year ago. You know, if I was doing the fish fry and had music in it, I'm starting to get the copyright notifications from that. And I'm like, wow, it took y'all a year to get to that? All right. Let's see here. What did he leave us with? Yeah, we got to retie this whole thing. Just got to retie it. Y'all check out that scenery while we get tied back up. Y'all don't hear no bells ringing, did you? Let me see who's here. Van Garcia. I see some people bleed their trout out. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah, you can definitely bleed them out if you want to put them on there. I won't bleed these until it's time for me to get ready to go, like maybe the last 30 minutes, half hour. Then I'll bleed them on out. So Ben Garcia, what's up, man? Thanks for checking in, bro. Yeah, the cops is always on my bumper, man. They always trying to pull up. They don't never get me though. Hello. Hey, how are you guys? All right, y'all, let's get tied up, man. 27-4. Let me see who's here. Oh, yes, sir. What's up, bro? Yeah, man. What's a long time no see, bro? Wait, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. You and Ben Garcia, man, that's what I'm talking about. We got the besides OGJ, we got the other OGs up in here today, man. That's what I mean, man. Coming through. Showing some birthday love to your boy. And a double drop shot keeps killing them. Hopefully the bell, we hear a bell start ringing over there. That'd be cool. Got the size 20s out. Smaller than the 16s. 16 is good enough, but you know what? I think I should go back to the 16s. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked to me like I mean, that trout, it didn't look to me like if that trout did, he swallowed that. Maybe with the 16s, I would probably got him in the lip as opposed to getting him down in the gut. But it's okay. He's going to be dispatched later on anyway. Birthday trout. All right, let's get this tied. Enough? No, we need a little more. there. Yeah, so what was I saying, man? Wait. Once I tie this up, we'll get back into that discussion. Just talking about the lack of creativity, or what I see as a lack of creativity in hip hop. Okay, yeah, that looks good. You got about 18 inches in between the loops there. That's cool. Give them a variety to choose from. And as far as how far I'm going to set this weight down on it, I'm only going to do about a foot. Just about a foot. It's cool right there. I'd love to limit out today, man. I hate leaving with just one. Let's see what time it is. It's 11:41. Yeah, about 1 o'clock. I'm gonna have to shake and bake. Going back with the 16s because I don't feel like trying to locate my 20s. I had seen trout come up out of here on this side right here. Not so much over there by the dock, except for the one that Big Fish caught. But yeah, right over here, seen a lot of fish get pulled out. Okay, we got our double drop shot ready to rock. It's tied up. That didn't take but a second. And now we're going to bait him up with the finest. Hold on. Who said that? Junior Buzz. Oh, JR, what's up, man? Yeah, JR, we put one in the boat already over here at Tri-City. Look, JR, nobody's here. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. See that? The Popo's over here. They over here. We got to film them real quick. But yeah, nobody's over here, JR. Not a soul. And it's my birthday, buddy. I gotta let you know that it's my birthday. Yeah, JR, everybody's over at Carbon Canyon and Yorba Regional, so I'm here picking off the stragglers, that's all. That's it. Picking off the straggy waggies. The finest. Yeah. I had that drag set really loose. Oh yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I had that drag set really loose on the first one, and it's a good thing too, because I'm only working with, I think I got, my leader is only 2 pounds. That's it. And that fish was fighting. He wasn't super huge. It's probably about a pound and a half, but definitely a fighter. Woo, so I messed around and got warm out here. I didn't bring any shorts with me today. That's okay. They ain't gonna be here much longer anyhow. Always put the lid back on that right there. Please close that lid. You do not want this stuff drying out on you. All right, let's get back in the water. Who's that? Who's that? Happy birthday, brother. Okay, got that. Read that. All right, cool. Cool. Oh yeah, and congratulations on 1,000 subs, JR, and your monetization and everything, man. It couldn't have happened to a better person. Salute to you. We might have to find us some shade, y'all. I think I got another color of thank you, man. It's been a struggle. Oh yeah, dude. Oh man, I can believe it. I can believe it. I feel like I just got so far to go. You know what I mean? The live streams used to really hit. They really did. When YouTube was pumping them out there, man, live streams did a lot. And I think it's got a lot to do with the content too. If I was putting fish on the screen every second, I'm sure the numbers would be better. So I got nobody to blame for that but myself. But yeah, I feel like the live stream numbers used to be better, and I was, we was knocking down 15 subs at a time. on an hour, 2 hour live stream, you know, so not so much anymore. You know what? I got another color of mice tail I want to use. Actually, you know what? Let's go with yellow power worm. Let's see what happens with that. Nope, nope. Changed my mind again. We're going to go with Outlaw's favorite color. We're going to go with the chartreuse and the orange. Chartreuse and orange. Okay. Let's see here. All right, I read that. Cool. All right, here we go. Oh, good. Yes. Guys, we had number two. We had number two on the hook. We had number two on a little bit anxious. We missed him. That was my fault. It's okay. Let's get this other one out here. Double drop shot doing work this morning. Can I get an amen? yeah, I missed that one, guys. It was a nice hit. It was a nice hit. Should have just gave him a few more seconds. That was pretty quick though. We had just put that one back in the water. So that's a good sign. Am I gonna have to tie up another power bait dropper or what? I did get a tap on the. I did get one tap on the Carolina earlier, but the dropper is what produced the fish. So don't tell nobody, man. But they're still over here at Tri-City. But we'll kind of keep that. We'll keep that theme going, man. Once people have got their fill of the place that's been stocked, I'll move into there, and keep it going like that. Hopefully, end up with an uncrowded day, with an unpressured day. I'll put you down. All right, let's go back. Round two. See what we can do with it. Where did I put that? Oh, here it is. We'll watch them. Well, how many we got? 3. Cool. We'll watch those guys in a second. Keep your eye on that one right there. Just pull the slack out of that one a little bit. We got one other person over there. We got another guy right there. Looks like he might be getting ready to throw spoons or something. Yeah, he's gonna jig. He's throwing them spoons. See what kind of action he gets cracking. But other than him, that's the only other person I see out here. Look at them. There they go. On the hunt. What I could be doing is oh man, 351 said 909 exactly, man. It's time to get back up to Silverwood. As a matter of fact, it is. I could be throwing that got this hat pointed down to keep the sun out of my eyes. I could be throwing that drop shot, not the double drop shot, but just jigging a drop shot along and seeing what I can pick up. But it's a lazy day, and I'm just chilling. Saw a big fish jump right over to the left of me a second ago. Big wake. I don't know if it was a trout or what. It might have been a carp. Sometimes they swim close and do that. But yeah, I don't think I have to go too far out today. I'm not far. Probably about 20 yards in front of me, 15, 20 yards in front of me. And that's doing the trick. Let me see here. Did he hook up on something? No. All right. So what I was saying. Yeah, I think hip hop lost the creativity, man. because of the society at that time. We were all running around talking. We was all on the keep it real tip, and I think when I can even remember when one of my favorite groups, Mob Deep, got on the keep it real tip. I can remember P even he had a line that said, um, "Bump rap, I'm out to make cream, and that's that. Whatever it takes, however it's got to go down. Four mics on stage, or you know, 4 pound. You know what I'm saying?" I remember when P said that, and yeah, that's Mob Deep is definitely my number two group of all time. De La Soul being number one, because yeah, I just always liked De La Soul from way back. Um, but yeah, I remember that. I remember when rappers try to take it from just being creative and telling stories. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that could be fantastical, kind of like a you know a Biz Marquee, somebody like that, Heavy D and the Boys. You know what I mean? Just stuff that was just fun, right? I call it fun, but it was more than fun. It was storytelling, whether it be true or false. But then there came a point in time in the music where everybody wanted everybody. Like if you was talking about slinging drugs, then you had to be slinging drugs. If you was talking about being a gangster, then you had to be a gangster. And that wasn't really the case with a lot of the other genres of music. Because if you think about the blues, think about BB King, right? And all of the things that BB King had said, talking about heartbreak and my woman. I mean, some of this stuff he could have experienced, but for the most part, it was still in the storytelling vein of music. Whereas that's what music was really for, was to tell a story with some different sounds behind it, right? So we got out of the storytelling side of things, kind of like a country music. You got a lot of storytelling in country music and things like that. We got out of that and got into, are you really doing what it is that you rapping about? We got into that. And I think that hurt. I think that hurt the creativity, because when it comes to being an artist, you know, I don't think that you have to be I don't think that you have to actually be the art that you're talking about. I don't think you have to be that. I don't think you have to be a hunter to make songs about hunting, or a fisherman to make songs about fishing. You could take the allegories and stuff like that and still come up with enough material to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But that went away. That went away for hip hop. That went away. I'd be hard pressed right now to tell you of any hip hop artist that's strictly just keeping it on an art level. Like, I'm going to talk about this or I'm going to talk about that, whether I'm doing it or not. I don't know anybody who's doing it, and I think that lessens the creativity once we start talking about keeping it real, because there has to be an element of unrealness in everything. Think about movies. Think about, comic books and things that we like to go see, Marvel comics. That's not real, but it's very entertaining. Um, when everything has to be based in fact and based in reality and based on what you did, you lose an aspect, you lose a facet of the creativity, because you can only go but so far. You know what I mean? You can't really delve into stuff. You can't take it to the levels that you could take it with sci-fi or something like that. So I think that's what's really causing, to me, that's what's causing the stagnation in the music, is the lack of creativity, and the fact that everything has to be grounded in reality, as far as what I see in hip hop right now. So that was it. That was just my little rant. Because I remember talking about the music when I was up at Prado. I just wanted to finish that up. I don't think I got into it deep enough. But yeah, I think you bring back some of the fantastical parts of the music, bring back some of the unrealness of the music, and then you'll get more creativity to it. I know that doesn't sound right or appealing maybe, but it's the truth. It's the truth. You have to have a facet. Your imagination has to be able to work, to really come through. It has to be able to take the forefront in order for you to push things to the next boundary. Think about the things that we have done in, let's say, outer space, right? How much of that was influenced maybe by some of the science fiction of back in the day, people thinking fantastical thoughts, and then somebody said, hey, let's, can any of this become practical or pragmatic? You know what I mean? I think that's what happened. I don't think, but the process, it has to, the imagination is what gets things going. It helps you explore the realms of what could be possible. And I think we've lost that. We've lost that in certain aspects of hip hop. We've lost that. Yeah. Well, it's getting super warm out here. It said upper 60s, but this feels like about 80 right now. What time we got? 12:11. Okay, we got a few more minutes. We haven't reached the 2 hour mark. Yeah, for me, that double drop shot, switching gears now, that double drop shot definitely. Whenever I'm having a lull in the action, or I'm really looking for a bite and nothing's been working all day, it's seldom that I come up empty on that double drop shot with the power bait presentation. Seldom. And I've only got my loops about an inch and a half away from the main line. That's it. That's all the play that I give them, because I don't like for the loops themselves where I got the hook attached. I don't like it when that gets tangled around the main line. I really don't. So I kind of keep it to about an inch and a half, and that keeps me from getting tangled. Every time I reel in, my my loop knot is still out away from the main line, and that's what I really want. I want the main line to be here, and I want that presentation to just kind of be out there like that right there. All right, we've been pitching in that one particular spot. Maybe we should move it over a little bit and see what happens.
You have any luck?
We got one.
Oh, nice trout.
Yeah.
What are you using?
Power bait.
Okay, right on.
You got the spoon?
I was trying to spoon, and then I just switched to mice tail.
I think, are you drop shot the mice tail?
Yeah,
Good show.
hoping that works.
I got hooked up on that side with the drop shot mice tail last week.
Okay, nice, nice. The trout are a little shorter though, huh?
Well, I guess they went to a few more grades, a few more classes before they came out here.
Yeah, right?
And we had the Carolina close in. We'll set that one out further too. Put a little distance on it. And the fish are, the fish are just like anything else, man. It gets warm, it gets hot. You know what I'm saying? They start looking for shade, so they may be pushing out. They may be pushing out towards the deeper water. Not that it gets much deeper from right where I'm at right now, but yeah, they're probably seeking another spot, maybe that's a little bit lower, and so we make the cast a little bit further. No problem. There we go, guys. Wow. You know what? We had opportunities. We had opportunity. These things are hitting. They're hitting so quick, and I'm just not close enough to that pole. Um, they're hitting and running. They're hitting and running. I've got the bait feeder engaged on that Carolina, so they shouldn't be feeling anything. But yeah, they ain't hanging around. Man, that was a good hit too. big hit. Shark and orange. Big hit. All right, taking off. Okie doke. Let's see if he comes back, guys. That was a big hit, twice in the same spot. Well, while we're waiting on that, man, it is a beautiful Saturday. Beautiful Saturday. As a matter of fact, I was born on a Saturday evening. That's crazy. But I hope we can get one more before it's time to go. I want to at least have two. Now, if that guy had stayed, I would have gave him the one that I got. If that was the only one that I catch, I would have gave that away. But yeah, would love to get two. If we roll with one, that's okay. I'm gonna give it to 1 o'clock, but I'm gonna give the live stream probably about another 9 minutes. So make it a solid 2 hours. It was a good show, man. Everybody came through. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Appreciate the subs. Everybody who has subscribed, the folks who are liking the videos and things like that. I need to put out a well, here we go. Wait a minute. There was a slight tap right there. Bell didn't ring, but I saw it move. A little nibble. They'll come back for that power bait. They'll come back for that. They'll come and get that. It's too tasty for them. But yeah, like I was saying, man, I appreciate you guys and all the support, man. Everybody that is here on the channel and stuff. I would try. I get some standalone videos set up or something like that, and put those out there. But for right now, I enjoy the live streams and I enjoy cutting them up. Today, the reception has been really good. We're right here in Tri-City, so it's probably one of the reasons why. And it's been a nice clear picture. Hadn't been cutting out, none of that. So everything's been cool on the birthday, man. I love it. And not a soul out here. Wow. But that's how it is. It's what I call fad fishing. People chase that stocking truck. They chase the stocking schedule. They look at it religiously, and they're there for a couple of days, maybe a week at the most, and everybody's gone. Everybody feels like it's fished out. And if you came down here and saw all the pressure that these lakes get, you probably think they were fished out too. But no, it's still fish in here. The trout bite is probably not what it should be because it's warm. It's warm, and I think that does something to it. So as the colder it gets on into the as we move on into the winter, I think the trout bite's gonna pick up and be fire. And don't let me forget to mention that these fish right here, these fish are definitely too big for the cormorants to eat. So um, the pelicans can get them. Once if the pelicans can put their mouth on them, they can definitely swallow them up. It's still going to be a challenge for a pelican to eat them. So with the size that the DFG's putting in, with the size that Orange County's putting in, I don't think we'll have a problem with fish this year. I don't think there'll be too much predation if they're putting in fish that are this size, right? So we should be good. And as the weather gets colder, I don't see the bite doing anything but picking up. Love to catch another one before we end this live stream. All right, let's look back at the polls. So I switched the drop shot over to the I switched that drop shot over to the other side where we were getting the big hit at. Because if they hit that drop shot the way they hit that Carolina, they're definitely gonna be hooked. Here we go. There we go. All right, we're gonna let that for a second. Hold on, what time? 2:03. Somebody calling. Let's see who this is. Clear that out. All right, yeah. We'll let that kick it for a second because I got a feeling that was gonna get hit. Well, all right, enough time. Anyway, man, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it once again. We're gonna wrap this thing up 27-4. We're at 27-4 right now. We broke the skunk the last couple of trips. We broke the skunk on the live streams, so that's good. Did it on the birthday. That's even better. And yeah, it doesn't get much better than that unless we get one more. So anyhow, man, look, y'all have a great day. I hope you guys continue to enjoy your holiday season. Stay safe as always, and fish till times get better. All right, peace.